I am Marley.
I am X the Ghost.
And we are the Black Jaegers. Black. Yeah. Another episode, another review. Today we are
Whoa.
Okay. Today we are reviewing the movie 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. I know. I should redo that whole thing.
No, I mean,
we are the Black Jaegerists, and today we are reviewing the movie 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple.
Yes, we are. I have a lot to say about this movie.
It's a lot of good to me, and a lot of bad.
She says it's a lot of good. I'll say this: that movie was a filler episode in anime. That was one big 3-hour filler episode.
He's just not into the whole idea of setup movies, and that's okay. Spoiler alert! Please do not watch this if you don't want the movie to be spoiled for you. Because
you're not spoiling anything. They didn't say nothing.
Anyway, it's a spoiler alert.
None of these things connect. None of this makes sense.
It's a spoiler alert. Okay, so let's start off with. For me, comparison. So compared to 28 Years Later, the first one, and this one, I like this one better. I just felt like it was not a CGI. It was very practical. It was outside nature. They kind of they held on to more zombies. I felt like I saw more zombies in this one. Like I wanted to. We did see a lot of Ralph. Also, Ralph and his.
Saw a lot of penis.
A lot of penis in there.
Nothing but penis.
Forewarning, there is quite a bit of penis. But I just felt like execution-wise, this one was better than the first 28 Years Later. The hard dislikes. Do not like the whole Satan aspect. Way too much. I get it. That's the thing. Not the thing. Oh my god, not like popular, but that was the idea that they were trying to convey, is that these are a group of Satanists, that was their thing. And I get that that's what they were trying to do in the movie, but I don't feel like it was necessary. It could have been just a group of crazy people and it would have landed the same. It was too much. It was too much. Then they were playing Iron Maiden and it was too much. And I was like, that is not necessary.
Now I know what the parents were talking about back in those days. And like, this is Satan.
Yeah, well, my parents were like, do not watch The Exorcist in my fucking house. Like, I get it now. I totally get it. I'm so sorry, Mom and Dad.
So
if you're
funny.
watching this, I rented The Exorcist, and when I tell you, they were like, yo, then you know right now. You gonna watch that in your room, away. And why did you bring this in our house in the first place? That movie's crazy. Why would you want to watch that? It scared the shit out of us. We didn't watch it. And I was like, I'm going to watch this. And I watched it. And I thought it was bad. But now if I go back and watch it again, I'll probably like, spiritually, it probably just would not sit right with me. But I thought the movie was terrible, honestly, as a kid. I was like, it's just a badass kid. Anyway. But no, the Bone Temple, no. It's like, you don't have to do all of that. No. We don't have to have the upside down crosses and the etched in our forehead, and I just didn't like it.
Yes, I mean, that was the mild part compared to the rest of the movie, to be honest.
Yeah, that was the biggest dislike to me, is that I'm just not a fan of the whole Satanist cult thing. It's a no for me. I said a prayer in the movie.
The leader, the leader of those Satanists, is the same guy from Sinners.
Jack O'Connell. Shouts out to him though. He's great. He probably needs to go to church.
I think
after playing a Irish demon and then a Satanist, like. But he's really good. Jack O'Connell's good.
Still had that.
As some of you know him from Skins, the British Skins, not the American one. But yeah, he did good.
He did. I mean, he did great. He's
crazy, man.
He's crazy. I'm just trying to figure out why we even cared about any of this that happened in this movie, other than the last 2 minutes of it. And then the last 2 minutes of it is where I have the biggest gripe of the movie.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's get there. Let's get there first. Okay, so when we left off of 28 years later, we started off with the cult, the Satanist cult, and they just drove it hard in the Bone Temple.
With the kid.
They're with the kids, right?
Taylor.
They're with Aaron Taylor Johnson's kid, right? They're with Spike. They've turned Spike into this little...
Into Jimmy.
Into a Jimmy, right? And so they're going around terrorizing people. They meet this family, this pregnant woman. Her whole family gets whacked off, but she escapes. Jimmy the little kid Spike tries to go with the pregnant woman. She's like, no, fuck you, and like knocks him out. Now the kid has to go back, lie, and be like, oh, I tried to kill her, and you know, she's dead. And this leader, Jack O'Connell, Sinner's dude, he's like, I don't believe you. So, you know, we're gonna ask Satan if we should kill you. And one of the Jimmies are like, no, I saw him. We should ask him in person. And so they think that this person is Ralph Phineas's character inside of this Bone Temple.
And we saw him in the first one, and this whole thing.
Right, and this whole thing, right. So it's like, so now they're trying to find Ralph Phineas in the Bone Temple to ask him, because they think he's the devil, and I'm just like...
Did they give us a backstory on Ian at all?
They did.
Like in the first one or the second, in this one?
I think somewhat. He kind of touched on his life a little bit, and then we saw pictures. So it's like we have remnants of his life. I think we'll get the full story in the next one, because there will be a next one.
Sure, there will be a next one, and she's alluding to he may or may not be. I understand.
We haven't even gotten to that part yet.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
all right.
so go. So meanwhile, Ralph Phineas is that big demon with the penis that you saw in the first 28 years later.
Oh my gosh.
He's back with his open penis, right?
This man had a loincloth for like 10 minutes of the movie.
10 minutes, and then it was
and
back.
He was
and then went back to penis.
He was in like an hour and 15, so we saw raw penis for like
and you see Ralph
straight.
Phineas's penis. So
we do actually.
You see Voldemort's penis, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Voldemort is actually pretty ripped to be his age. I'm actually pretty,
he just plays
and
wild
impressed.
Characters, like the Menu. That's a wild character. Voldemort is a wild character. He's just a wild dude. Yeah. But shouts out to him. He's a great actor. He's very, very versatile, obviously, and I do enjoy watching him work and be a good actor. But not his penis. Could have did without that. Like he didn't have to just go bare naked and play 80s music. He could have just played 80s music and laid back and had nostalgia. But they were like, no, you don't get enough penis in here, so they drove up the penis. It was like Satan and penis. It was just way too much.
He looked like a Mortal Kombat character, but I can't remember which one it was, man. Did he look like Baraka? He was good. He looked good, man. You know what? Without Sinners, man, and without Voldemort, man, you really don't have a movie at all.
Yeah, they were great actors.
Without those two people, like this movie would literally be a 2.
Yeah, because everybody else, it was like they're not throwaways. They're just not well known, except for Spike, the kid. But there's not really a lot of known people, and Killian Murphy. But we'll get to that.
Killian didn't give me nothing. He was in there for 2 minutes. All right,
okay, so Ralph Phineas, Bone Temple guy, he is friends with Big Penis Zombie and starts subduing him with morphine. And the morphine looks like it's the cure, you guys, along with like anti-psych meds. It's a whole thing. You do need to watch it.
A whole cocktail of stuff. It was like 7 drugs in it,
and he was like drugging the big zombie every day.
And he started to talk and get cognitive and stuff like that. But see, here's the thing about that, right? Here's the thing. They already kind of alluded to this in the second 28. What's that? Months, days, weeks.
It's weeks.
Whatever amount of time they want to say, they already kind of did this, right? Yeah. And then they kind of threw that story away, like for like 3 movies. So what? So he coming back. All right. So we coming back to this, right? But then here's the even deeper question for that.
He's a doctor, so he's
a doctor in all of this, right? But it almost feels like what was the Will Smith movie with the
I Am Legend?
It almost feels like that, to where there's no hospital, everything's decimated. There's this one guy that knows, just one person that knows or figures this out, and he needs to make this cure.
It took him 28 years. It's a long time.
But so there was no, so everybody else got decimated. There's only one insane person that's burning people alive and creating this bone temple that knows that there's a cure for zombies.
No, but there's probably other people elsewhere figuring it out and like coming up with their own conclusion. But it's like, are they all doctors?
And we see none of them in 5 movies.
No,
that's
because it's not their story.
I see it.
We're watching the story of the person who is able to possibly cure this. These are why these people are highlighted. Well, that's when I look at movies. It's like, why is this person? No, we already know it's a 1 in a million chance type thing, and somebody's got to do it. Just like, yes, why is there one person out of anybody that can cure a disease? Like, why is it just that one person? Because that one person discovered it. It's the story of how that one person did that. So that's what movies are to me. It's the story of how this person ended up in this situation, because it can happen. So that's what we're looking at. So when he's drugging this big zombie and slowly turning him back to normal, the zombie starts remembering like real life things. It's kind of cool. But then you have this again whole cultist aspect. So they it's like a big fight. And just go check it out. I won't get into it. I don't want to.
It's not really a fight. That actually was no fight. It was
climax. It just big climax.
It was a huge trick. Basically.
But they did fight, and people died, and you can look at that part. But I don't want to recall the whole
two
Iron
swift swings, and that was the end of the group. That's all I'm gonna say.
Then we cut to the last 5 minutes, which. Nia DaCosta, you keep
no. See,
Nia DaCosta has this thing.
She skipped over something. She skipped over Ian being stabbed.
Yeah, because here's the thing.
And she believes that something.
I think he's going to be in the next one. So I didn't want to give away the whole movie. I'm like, just watch it. But
all right,
the guy gets stabbed. I don't think he's dead. It seems like he's dead. But watch it. You just have to watch it. And that's Ian is Ralph Phineas, Bone Temple guy, that person.
We'll see.
So just check it out. I didn't feel like it was necessary to say it, because it's just like, just watch it. You'll see how it unfolds. And you can come to your own conclusion. I'm getting to the part with Cillian Murphy. So we jump to Cillian now. And Cillian and this kid and all of this. So we see Cillian and we get like 5 minutes of it, and they're pretty much just tying 3 stories together. And now I feel like there's another one coming, and yeah, it's pretty wild.
I got questions.
There was a final fight. We can go back. There was a final fight.
I have huge questions.
Ralph Phineas was stabbed. Ian. The little boy escaped, and he escaped with one of the cultist members who just happened to be helping him the entire time. She's, has a heart and all that jazz, and, yep. So they ripped off their cultist wigs and ran off, and were outrunning zombies, and then ran into Cillian's backyard. So now we're back to first 28 days later. Cillian, he has a kid. Mixed kid.
Is that his daughter?
Come to the conclusion.
We don't know.
It is his daughter. She said dad.
If it is his daughter.
She definitely said dad.
How old is she?
She definitely said dad in there. That is his kid. Dad, should we help them? Dad, yes.
And 28 years later.
I think we're gearing up for a big battle. But if it wasn't so demonic, or had not demonic, Satan-esque, then it would be a great movie. It definitely deserves the 94 if it would have just left that other stuff out.
Yeah. What's your rate? What's your rating on this? What's your rating?
I don't know. It can't be high because I had to say a prayer while I was in there. I never had to do that.
That could actually mean that actually could mean that it could be high just because of how powerful it made you feel in your.
I mean, it's a good movie. I don't think it's a bad movie. I liked it more again than 28. If they would have did this one, damn, you should have just did this one first. But I get it. You needed the other one to set up this one. To set up the big one.
You really didn't. Like I didn't need no backstory of this kid. Spike ain't important unless he is, and if he is, it's probably 5 movies ahead of time from now because of how they're moving in this long
movies kid.
Man.
It's Aaron Taylor Johnson's kid.
All right.
It's important.
Uh-huh.
He was not in the movie, by the way. So 28 years later, the dad of the little boy was not in there.
And he didn't die.
And he did not die. He went out. He actually went out into the woods. So
Spike.
Went into the woods. So I guess everybody's gonna just meet at once.
You know what?
Spike is running into Killian's backyard. Ralph Phineas Bone Temple guy gets stabbed. A big fucking alpha zombie comes and picks him up after he thanks him and says a full fucking sentence. So.
This universe is pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. This universe is pissing me off because I want to go back and watch. We went 4 movies without this guy. And now we're coming back to this guy. And now this.
I think it doesn't make sense. No, I think it's great. I love a good loop around. I love when they bring characters back. I think it's the dopest thing ever. They've been doing it.
I like things to focus on.
Ash versus Evil Dead. That's a great show.
Give me something
it's been a good 30, 40 years?
And focus on, bro. Give me a family. Give me somebody to focus on. Don't keep giving me... No.
We did give you a family.
No, don't keep giving me families, and then I got to keep following people, and then they're gone. Then I got a whole other family's happening.
It's a big story. It can't just be one person's story.
Give me somebody,
See,
bro.
This
I don't care about these other
apples
movies.
and oranges argument, because somebody would then say, why are we only focusing on this one person? You're telling me there's nobody that exists out in this world at all. There's no other people. Then that would be the argument. So no, these are the story of how
the
all
argument
of these
with that was with the
disease
trying to figure that out after you already gave me people that was looking for this disease to figure out the cure, and then now they're gone. Now you give me this sole person 3 movies after just now figuring this out. What is going on? Is it happening? Is it not? What's happening? It is happening,
and you can see that it's happening. You can see that it's literally being laid out to happen.
The 2
in the next
kids in
movie.
the second movie, did they matter? No, they don't matter because you don't see them again and they're gone. So why am I focused on these kids?
We saw the pregnant lady left. The pregnant lady escaped, and we have not. We didn't see her the rest of the movie.
That was the most.
She was in there for a good 20, 30 minutes of the movie,
bro.
and
she didn't even matter.
Gone.
She didn't even matter. She
because
was just
that's
like, "Hey,
how
yo."
it goes. That's how it goes. There's people you're going to encounter, and they're going to come and go.
I don't like it. Whole movie's focused on people that are coming and going.
I think it's great to have interconnected stories. I think it's great to have interconnected stories. I think it's great to have loop around stories. I think it's great to put a nice bow on them when the story is told well. I do agree that if it didn't have all the cultist stuff in it, it would have been a great movie. That's why it has its 94%. I think it did very well. But Nia DaCosta has this thing, the director, where she waits until the very, 5 minutes to bring the character back, like she did in Candyman, because you did it in Candyman, girl. You definitely did. It was the last 5 minutes, and then we saw the original one. Why keep doing that? Stop doing that. You have no choice but to do it in this final one, or whatever this other one's coming up. But, girl.
She had a choice.
Girl.
She had a choice. You could have ended that in any other way.
What's your rating? What's your rating? I know it's not high. You are.
I'll give it a 7 just because of the two villains / heroes in the story. Without those 2 people,
without those good actors,
the movie would be like a 3.
I like the zombie coming back to life.
There's zombies.
Aspect.
There's zombies have always
just
been
keep a loincloth on him. If you would have kept the loincloth, that's honestly that was like my favorite part. Is that he was like coming to, and he was like just staring, and then the fact that they said there's a whole mental aspect of
and
psychological
psychosis and all of that
aspect
cool.
to
That's
why they're acting
great.
the way. I liked it. I thought that was great.
He had a loincloth for like 10 minutes. It got ripped off after he had this huge brawl. Also, that was off screen. You know what? Look, I love their zombies. They have the best zombies out of all zombie genres that you can think of, just as far as just lore and everything else. Because those are like the zombies that you would like really be fearing from.
Realistically,
like not the little slow crawling ones that could trip you up if you misstep. No, you gotta haul ass. You gotta haul ass against these dudes because
you got to run because they're running.
They're
running and gunning, and I love it.
And they don't get tired. So you know what I mean? That. Like that's the one thing I can say about this genre. Like that's I guess that's the one thing that probably keeps people coming back is like they know how that it's a zombie movie that knows how to do zombies. I think that's what made World War Z so good was because those zombies were crazy.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I can say good about this is like they know how to do the zombies. She kept true to the zombie lore of how they do zombies, so that's good. I just wish it's almost the same as Walking Dead, to where there's no true objective as to what is the ending of this catastrophe. Like it happens. You're getting ready to it, but it's like 6 movies in.
It tells a bigger
story. It's a restart to a restart. I just get let me get one fluid story all the way throughout, man.
I think that's what it's not a restart. This is a continuation. And I think we're seeing the conclusion of a long
It's a continuation
story.
from the first one. After 3 other ones in between.
Not even 3 other ones. It's 2 other ones. And you're saying 28 Weeks Later has nothing to do with any of this? That was a story.
28 Weeks Later doesn't have anything to do with this because none of that matters.
And then
you focused on Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner was there. 2 kids were there that didn't matter. You have their mom who was basically immune to everything but was a carrier, right? And then you had the dad who was a piece of shit but left them and then came back and was like, oh, I love you now, and they kissed it, go crazy, kill her. None of that matters. None of that matters. It's never been mentioned again. You never see it again.
Because
their names are never uttered
along the way.
I get it, but that is still in between the stuff that we're looping back into. So it still doesn't matter. Like that second movie still does not matter. Well, I get that the story was there.
Killian made it, and now we're seeing him now. That dude didn't make it. So that's why it doesn't matter. It's like, okay, this happened, but this person didn't make it.
Those 2 kids.
Story of a person didn't make it.
Those 2 kids made it.
And we may see them in the end. Who knows?
You know what? All these open loopholes. Yeah. Who knows?
They might loop it around.
Just write it in there. Be like the
I bet it won't be bad.
Just write it in there.
I bet it won't be bad.
What won't be bad?
I don't think it'll be bad.
What, the next one?
I think they did this one justice. I did.
All right.
I just did not like the cult. But I think it was done well. I think it was casted well. Yeah. Dang.
You can never go
That would have been up
there.
there. That would have been up there. And I was not expecting that. Honestly, I went in with low expectations. I'm going to be honest. I went in the movie with low expectations. I was like, I expect this to be caca and maybe pulling out Cillian Murphy as the last stop. But
it's kind of
I was quite impressed. And disappointed. He directed it in a choice. All right. But that's my take. That's my hot take.
So what was your rate?
It's probably gonna be an 8 out of 5.
8.
I can't, or 8 out of 5. Oh my god.
8 out of 5. Whoa.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 5.
8 out of 5.
That's
Ignore that.
8-5, 8-5. That's gonna be our new 6-7. It's 8-5 for her.
Ignore that. No, not
8-5 for her.
I'm gonna start saying that though. 8 out of 5. 8 out of 10. I can't give you 10 out of 10 because the way my God works, I can't give you that much glory.
So what? The mix is what? It's 7.5.
Yeah, 7.5.
7.5 out of 10.
Even though some people might disagree, but hey, let us know what you think in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. I mean, yeah.
It's a good start to the season of movies this year.
Yeah.
We have just been let down by a lot of horror movies as of late, and so we are very just spurned, man.
No, yeah. It wasn't really great as far as horror movies last year. I don't consider Sinners a horror movie.
It wasn't. I don't consider this a horror movie.
This one, honestly,
I mean,
it
had
scary,
gore, but no, it wasn't scary.
It wasn't like that. So but I'm looking forward to the lineup of movies this year. It seems like there's going to be a good.
We'll see, man.
A good lineup.
We'll see. I was disappointed in the superhero movies of last year, so these superhero movies of this year, please, man,
we'll see.
Just give me
Avengers.
Just give me one, bro.
Avengers
just
Doomsday.
give me one.
Avengers Doomsday is coming out this
build
year.
up for Doomsday. I just don't want y'all to let it. Bet not. Don't have me up here. Feel me? Don't have me up here and then it's mid and then I'm just like, what was? Please don't do that. Please, bro. That's what happened with the Fantastic Four. That's exactly what happened with Fantastic. That man. That just.
That's a whole nother review. But. Yes, let us know what you think of 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. We give it a 7 out of 5 or 7. Oh my god.
Oh my god. 7.5 now, guys.
7.5.
We're getting close to 6-7. We're getting close. She's just one number off. She's just one number off, y'all.
Out of 5.
It's almost like she's doing that on purpose.
I'm really not. Really not. I give it.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. 7.5 out of 10 is our rating. I know people are gonna be like 8 or 9. That's fine.
And that's fine.
It was better than the first. I will say that. Hopefully they just don't kill this Cillian Murphy thing. Like, please make that a good one. Because if you destroy the main character in the best part of your thing, then that just what we talking about. So please make this good.
I think it's already good. I don't have low expectations. Bro. I think it'll be fine. I mean, this one was good, so I don't think.
We'll see, man. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see, bro. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. With that, I am Marley.
I am X the Ghost, the skeptic, I guess, in this whole thing.
Yes, the antagonist.
And now take it. I'll be the villain.
To the protagonist. He will be Devil's Advocate.
I'll be the villain. Forget it.
Which is, I don't know why he would hate this movie. Devil's Advocate. You like playing Devil's Advocate?
I didn't say I hated it, but
why would you hate the movie?
It was above mid.
Okay, it was above mid, y'all.
There you go.
It was above mid. Anyways, my name is Marley.
I am X the Ghost.
And we appreciate you guys tuning in and listening to us rant about movies because we're going to rip them. We are going to rip them apart. Don't be terrible. I think that's the biggest thing.
Don't be terrible.
Don't be satanic. Stop it. Jesus, Rob Zombies.
This seems like just an easy thing to go to for scary movies. Stop. Try harder.
And stop going for dying parents. How about that? Stop going for parents with cancer. Stop it. Get some help.
Stop it. Get some help.
I mean, yeah. Stop doing church stuff. That's also played out too. That's also played out too. But it's
not me talking to God.
That's a whole nother thing.
Hey man, I'm sorry. It's just a movie.
That's a whole nother thing.
I've got to consult with him. All right. Anyways, we are the Black Jaegerists. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Subscribe, like, push, yes, comment. Oh, and check out our contest. Right now we have a contest. First 1,000 followers on anything, you get some money. and we mean it. So do it. Follow us. All right.
I'm just gonna fudge the numbers so I get that money.
He's gonna fudge the numbers. He's gonna make 1,000 accounts and follow us. But no, follow us for real. We have a contest. Check it out. Boom. There it is. Here it is. No, I'm gonna put it at the end of this video. But check out the contest. You guys have a wonderful evening. We will see you next time. And yes, follow us on the socials. So yeah. Peace.